All right, let's get this thing going. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. This episode, me practicing getting used to talking to the camera, and I'm gonna do them once a day, and I'm just gonna do them over and over and over and over again. So I'm gonna take this week. I've set a challenge for myself for the next 7 days, starting today. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be something a little bit interesting. As you can tell from the title, I am going to be documenting myself for the next week, trying to get used to talking to the camera. I have some challenges set up for every morning, or every day I guess, where I'm going to be introducing myself, be like, hey, what's up? And then I'm also going to be talking about something in detail, like my coffee routine or what I do in the shower or anything like that. Just something that's like long-winded that I have to try and force myself to make concise in the moment. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I think it'll be something interesting. My name is Jason, and I own the JasonNow channel, obviously. Currently live in Texas with my girlfriend and her parents. As far as my glasses are concerned, have I always had glasses? No. I've had glasses for the past 2 years. I want to get contacts soon, or at least want to be able to try out some contacts soon, because I think the glare from when I record videos just kind of irritates me a little bit. It makes it feel so unpersonal. Like, that is way better, of just being able to like see what the other person looks like in their eyes. I'm from California. I was born in San Bernardino in January of 1996, and then I quickly moved to Texas when I was like 2 months old or so, and I've been here ever since. I graduated high school, didn't go to college. I didn't think that that stuff was for me. If I wouldn't have gone through the experience of the last like 2 years or so, I would know that, or I wouldn't know rather, that this kind of thing is what I actually want to be doing, just being creative, and I just want to be able to express myself in whatever avenue that makes me happy, because being creative has always been a good thing for me. And when it comes to playing guitar or recording my podcast or making videos like this, are usually the times where I feel like time goes by the fastest. So without making this video too long, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone, welcome back to day 2 of my challenge series. So I wanted to show you guys my coffee routine here real quick. It's moderately lengthy, I think, but it won't be too bad. So how I start off is this is the coffee maker that we all share in the household. It's pretty much me and my girlfriend's mom that use it the most. Over here is where we got our coffee filters. Let's take number 2. So we already started with the coffee filter in there. We got them back there. And then I also keep this little coffee thing up here. It's like a little, I think it's called a coffee vault, and it keeps it fresh forever. I try and just do like a scoop and then another half of the scoop. What we gotta do now is add some water. So what I try and do is, if I'm having 2 cups of coffee, I try and get it about right here. Let's see if I can even do this with one hand. Oh, got the water going in. Day number 2, this is take number 4, and I have already begun to make a majority of my coffee. I got water all over the counter because I was nervous. Add about a little less than 6 cups of water in there, and then close it up. We start it. The light turns on so you know that it's going on, and then we just wait for the creamer. So we got to get the coffee brewed, and then we walk over here. All of my glasses are in the small glasses one, and this is my favorite mug, so thankfully it's clean. And that's about it. It's pretty simple. I don't know why it took me 4 takes, but it did, and it was a little messy to do with one hand as well, so I'll have to keep that in mind if I ever try and show you guys my coffee routine in the future. But yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow with day number 3. We're on day, damn it, and then 93, so that's actually a really good hand. If I had 301 minus 93, I think that is something. Hello.
Sorry.
You're good. And that shit just never happens, so let's go again. All right, this is take 6. Welcome everyone to day 3 of the Getting Used To challenge. This is take 6 of this one, so this one is definitely coming across as the hardest one to do so far. And I'm just gonna show you guys how I play darts. I mainly use it as target practice right now and kind of like a mindful, you know, get out of my environment, come throw something with no screens or anything like that. It's just like a thinking technique for me, akin to like taking a shower. And but anyways, I'm going to show you guys the kind of darts that we have and the board that we have, how we interpret it, and some different throwing techniques and how to play the game. So we're going to go ahead and start with the darts. I think these are all aluminum. I think all of them are for the most part because they're really light. This one's full metal. I don't know. This feels like metal, so this part might actually be. But these are like the lightest ones that we have. I don't know. These feel kind of light as well, but they clearly have black plastic on the end of it. We only have 2 of these right now because I accidentally lost the other ones and I'm scared of spiders and shit, so I don't want to be digging around, but I will have to at some point soon. And sometimes I use more than 3, sometimes I use 6, so my hands will look a little messy, but I'll get some good practice in. And so if we're gonna talk about how the dartboard works, I feel like that's an important thing to start off with as well. So we have 100 points in the middle bullseye. We have the green around the bullseye is 50 points. The middle ring around the dartboard is 3 times the points of the section that it's in. And then the outer ring is 2 times the points. And basically the game that we play, we call it 301, but it goes up to 501 or 701 or 1001. We add the extra 1, I think, so, or at least on the 301, so you can't win by getting 3 bullseyes, because we use 3 darts per round per person. You wouldn't want it to be over in the first hand. You got to make it at least a little bit challenging. That's how we play. It's easiest if you have a calculator and a piece of paper, if you're all sharing the piece of paper and the calculator, or you could keep track with everyone's calculator just doing the points on their own. So I will show you guys a simple hand real quick, and then I'll show you how that would translate to the game. I just gotta write down real quick if I was playing versus myself, and we start off with 301 points each. All right, so to make it fair for both, I'm going to be using these darts, the ones with the metal tips on the back. And I guess I might as well show you guys some throwing techniques while I'm doing this, so we're not here for 30 minutes trying to figure it all out. So I think the traditional way, we also have a piece of tape on the floor. I think it's 7 feet away from the dartboard, so no one has, you know, those gorilla arms and they're reaching all the way to the dartboard without moving at all. We're here. This is how people would normally throw it. It's just like this. And we got 8, we got 12, and we got 16. So if we were gonna go ahead and pull out a calculator, it's also great for mental math. We got 8 plus 12 plus 16, 36. So you would do 301 minus 36, got 265 for my first turn. And then let's say Billy is up next. He starts off with 301. And obviously we're going down to 0. And he got 60, 20, and 10. That boy got 90 points. And I'll show you guys here. So we got the times 3, 20 right there. Then plus 20, and then plus another 10. You almost got 120. So he got 90. That means he is at 211. And now we start round number 2. So I would be at 265, he would be at 211, and he would be in the lead. And we would just keep going until whoever gets to 1, or I guess whoever gets to 0. And when you get down to the bottom points, it's hard, because you still have 3 darts, but you have to make it exactly at 0. So if you got 9 points left, you throw and you hit a 10, your turn's over and you didn't win. You have to hit 9, or you have to hit 5 and 4, or you can hit 6 and 1 and then try and get 2 afterwards on your next turn. That's a good game to play with everyone. And the last thing, I use this for, you know, clearing my mind and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm just doing general target practice. A couple ways I like to throw. I think I throw 3 different ways for the most part. But first is like traditional. We got a 16 there, and then I'll throw like that. I got a 17 there. And then kind of like an overhand motion like this. So we got the normal elbow, we got around the head, and then we have just like a straight chop. It all works for me. We get some good points there. I can't do the math right now because I'm looking through the viewfinder. That is about it as far as those or as far as our dart game is concerned, I really would recommend it. I think these darts are hella cheap. I think you get a full dartboard like we have and a couple sets of darts for like less than $30 or maybe just over 30. I really can't recommend it enough. It's not as long as a board game and you can play it by yourself. Highly recommend. Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to day 4 of this challenge. So, as you know, I am Jason and we're gonna try and do this in as little takes as possible. So I was going to go through my bathroom and my shower routine kind of thing today. It's not too complex, but I do follow a pretty strict guideline. It's one of the things I do for myself to try and like cut free time out of the day or add extra free time, I guess. I try and make my showers as quick as possible. So I've spent actually quite a while, and it's probably sad to say, but like I spent quite a bit of time trying to get my shower as fast as possible but make it like as comprehensive as possible. So we'll go ahead and start with the shower things I use. So this purple loofah is mine, and I've been using this OGX brand for quite a while actually, but I recently switched to these blue ones. I was using the purple ones before. They were great. I think these are better though. I washed my hair about 24 hours ago or so and it still looks pretty good. But for the shampoo, so the directions for this one is I just generously wet hair, massage and lather through and then wash out. And then the conditioner is a little different where it wants me to leave in for I think 3 to 5 minutes. So what I used to do, oh, and obviously I use the Ivory Aloe for my body wash. And then I also share this with my girlfriend, a little African black bar soap. That thing's amazing. It's like $7, but it's lasted us like 7 months or something crazy. But let's see. So I recently switched up my shower game. I used to do shampoo, body wash, well, shampoos in my hair, then rinse them both out, conditioner, and then wash my face, and then rinse the conditioner out and come out of the bathroom. But recently, I have been trying to follow the instructions on my shampoo and conditioner, crazy thought, and it's actually been working out really well. So now I just shampoo first, wash it out, put conditioner in, and then wash my body, wash my face. Then I rinse myself off and get out. Typical shower's like 7 minutes. Sometimes, well actually with this thing, we have a little thing here that goes to that light, and we can make it blue in here, which is pretty dope. There's a fan as well. And then music, it's Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone to it. And most of us do that. We can listen to some tunes pretty loud in here, and it's really cool. And then obviously I get out of here, and we have a clock right there. Why is that so hard to get in there? We got a clock, we got a nice little mirror. Woo! Then we always finish off with the cotton swabs, maybe brushing the teeth. And that is about it for day number 4, my shower routine. What's going on everyone? Welcome to day 5 of the Getting Used To challenge. It's getting easier and easier to do this every day. And thankfully we only have 2 left. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one started. As you saw, this one is about the Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna show you just a couple things that go on with this thing and why we have one, why we love having one, and why it was a great addition to mine and Ellie's collection here. So when I say collection, we have nothing other than like a laptop and a computer. And this one was the first little gaming system that her and I went halfsies on together, and it was a great purchase. I play a lot of Mario Kart, and I have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and she has Stardew Valley, and she loves that game so much. So what do we have here? So the thing that makes this so special is, one, you gotta buy these separate. They do come with these, and they come with this black thing here, which is incredible because it makes it into like a little bit of a controller and not so handheld, because only other option is to play with them like this. So you can either stand this up and turn it on like so, and then you can use these away from it. You can like prop it up and play with them away, or you can click it on and then it works like that as well. And they're super easy to put on. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. I can. So really easy to put on. They have tons of different colors for these, as well as tons of different skins that you can put on the Switch itself. But we don't have any right now. They're relatively cheap though. I think you can get a pretty good one for about $20. And you can get anything. You can get like marble or natural wood or like Nintendo IP titles or something like that. And there's a bunch of different skins that you can put on there. But I'm going to turn my TV on here and I will show you the allure that is a Nintendo Switch. Once my TV finally turns on. I've never heard of this TV brand before until I bought one off of Let Go, I think, and can't complain. It was like a 4K TV I got off of somebody for like 160 bucks. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna drop, so you can see it just says no signal. We're gonna just drop this on because there's a port on the bottom there. Drop that in. It's gonna turn on over there. Then we're gonna hold this home button here, hit that button, they'll both connect, and bam. And so now that these are connected and this is like this, it's even easier to pull it out and it's immediately on, and then you put it in and it's almost immediately on. Takes a second. I don't know if that would change if you had like a faster HDMI or anything like that, but oh, here we go. Usually when you join the game, it makes you make sure your controllers are connected, and then there we go. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. It was a wonderful purchase. If you like playing games on the go, or if you like just playing games in general and you're looking for a Nintendo-esque thing that has wonderful titles on it, this would be the game for you, or this would be the system for you rather. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's going on, everyone? Day 6, getting used to. Today we have my car. So nothing much to say about this wonderful piece of work here other than it has served me well. What we have here is a moderately dirty but very spacious vehicle that you've seen in a lot of videos, because I've had it the entire time I've been making videos on this channel. But yeah, we got a nice 2004 Scion XB with a little bit of trash in it. I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes that's all right. We got some cool stories about this car. I took a lot of my first tours in my band in this car. I was the victim of a random key attack, but someone wrote "fuck you" or just "fuck," and they drew a little weenie on the cover or on the hood of my car, so that's wonderful. It was when I was living in an apartment. It starts great. It's got some miles on it, but that's all right too. And starts pretty freaking easy. It's got the loudest beep ever. We got a dope little JVC radio that I've had for years. We got hella miles on the odometer, 189,000. Shit, we got almost a half tank of gas. We got a dummy light here. That turns off when the car's warmed up, but if the car ever overheats, it just shows me a red light and then I'm pretty much screwed. Thankfully that hasn't happened, and thankfully it never does, or I hope it never does rather. But yeah, it's a pretty good car. It yells at me a lot. And the other great thing about it is if I lock the car here, nothing happens. This is a wonderful car. I can't say anything bad about it really. Especially because it's really been, you know, really trucking along and give me everything it has to offer. And that's really all I can say about my car. It's nothing special. And I thought I'd have a lot more to say about this, and I'm a little disappointed with how this one came out, but I tried to rack my brain for a couple minutes today on what else I could possibly show you guys and try and explain on camera, and this was as good as I can do today. But tomorrow you'll be pleasantly surprised, I hope, if you like little furry creatures. But that's about it for day number 6, and I will see you with the final day, day 7, tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Day number 7. We're finally at the end of this. I started this last Tuesday, and here we are. Is the Tuesday after. And the last thing we have to talk about are all the animals in the house. And I feel like it'd be kind of interesting to show off my cute little animals. We have 5 of them. It's 1 dog and 4 cats. And then at the end of that, we'll wrap this whole thing up. So, first off, we have Lucy here. Hello, Lucy. She is a German Shepherd and a Siberian Husky. She's a super nice, protective girl. She's really loud. She barks a lot at a lot of things, especially people walking in front of the house over there because all the windows are open for her to see out. She's a wonderful dog, though. She's super nice. She cares about all of us, and she definitely shows her feelings as much as she can. Isn't that right, Lucy? Woo, 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 woo. Next in line, we have Spooky. He's one of my favorite cats, but all 4 of these cats are one of my favorite cats, so it's all okay. This is his nice little basket. He's a little sketchy. He is scared of a lot of things, especially like fast movement and like plastic bags, but you catch him alone with a plastic bag and he'll gnaw the shit out of it. So he does things at his own pace, and that is totally fine. We all just wish he wasn't so scared all the time. We have another cat here. And her name is Bliss, and this is her little box. And I say it's her little box because it says Meow and 4 Cat Road. So they have their own address and their own little door to go in here. But her name's Bliss. She is the one in charge of all the cats. Apparently she is the mother of all the cats as well. Doesn't make much sense to me or really anybody else, but it's a story we tell each other. Third cat. We have Cosmo. He is loud. He asks for what he wants even when he doesn't know what he wants. You could give him everything and he will still meow at you. Whether it's you're not touching him enough, you're not feeding him enough, you're not petting him enough, who knows? But that's just how he is. He is definitely the one always meowing at all times of the day. And now we have Freckles. She is definitely the most skittish one. She is very terrified of most things, and that's okay. I'm gonna kind of leave her alone because I'm a little scared of her. But that is about it. We are back in the room now, and we're gonna go ahead and end this video. So, what did I learn? Well, the first thing I learned is that I need to turn this exposure down just a little bit because that's kind of bright in here. But 7 days, talking about 7 different things, using the camera for a week every single day has been an experience. I learned about halfway through that I've been talking to myself on a podcast for a while, so these things got easier and easier for me to do. The whole purpose of this video was to get me used to talking complex to the camera in private so that hopefully I can talk simply to the camera when I'm in public. Things are all lining up for the trip that Ellie and I are taking at the end of this month, which is a big reason for this video. We're going to be doing some creative, uncomfortable, like out of our comfort zone type stuff, and I felt like this was one of the best ways I could get myself used to talking to the camera and just trying to keep up with things that are happening in real time and explain things as quick and concise as I can. But I am one that rambles, and that is something that I found out quite a bit while I was doing this. Yeah, this has been a great experience, and I'm glad I did it. If anyone out there is also looking to get better at something, you know, talking to a camera or playing an instrument or talking in front of people, is just do it. You know, you'll only get used to it the more you fail at it, and you'll only succeed the more you fail at it. So keep that in mind, that being uncomfortable means that you're probably getting somewhere that you need to be. And that's really all I can say about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time with the next video. See you later.